Number 11 is a story problem, and I tend to, even though there's a couple ways you could do this, if you read it, depending on how you interpret it, I try to just literally translate them and then just do the algebra. Like there's a couple problems I did earlier, or when I did number 9, the 2-digit integer. You probably could have randomly picked numbers and come up with it quicker than solving a system of linear equations. But so for number 11, Kathleen's weekly salary. Okay, so whatever her weekly salary is increased by 8%. Okay, well 8% of what? Well 8% of whatever her salary was. And it's going to increase to a total amount of $237.60. We want to know what was her weekly salary before the increase, so we're looking for S. Alright, well if you have 1S plus 0.08S, you have 1.08S, which is going to get you 237.60. Divide both sides by 1.08, so S is equal to, now here, you can think of it as multiplying top and bottom by 100. That'll help get rid of the decimals. Alright, and now you could throw this in a calculator. Well, there's a couple mental tricks you might want to take note of. For example, to know if a number is divisible by 9, then if you add up the digits and get a multiple of 9, then the original number is a multiple of 9. So for example, 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 7 is 12, 12 plus 6 is 18, 18 plus 0 is 18. 18 is a multiple of 9. So 23,760 is a multiple of 9. 108 on the bottom. Well, 1 plus 0 plus 8 is 9. So 108 must be a multiple of 9. Alright, so if I divide the top by 9, you're going to get 2, let's see, 9 goes into 23 twice with a remainder of 5. 9 goes into 57, 6 times 54 with a remainder of 3. 9 goes into 36 4 times with no remainder, and 9 goes into 0 no times. On the bottom, 9 goes into 10 once with a remainder of 1, and 9 goes into 18 twice. Okay. Now both of these numbers are even, so they're divisible by 2. So this is going to get me 1320 over 6. Again, divisible by 2, so that's going to be 650, 660 over 3. And 660, you can say use the same kind of trick as 9s. Now this only works for 6 and 9s. Because 6 plus 6 plus 0 is 12, and 12 is a multiple of 3. 660 must be a multiple of 3. So, dividing 660 by 3, you get 220. So her original salary was $220. So again, you could have just thrown this in the calculator, but you're only allowed a very basic calculator on the GRE, and a lot of calculations can be done much quicker by hand. This one was a little more elaborate, but you really want to get used to doing these kind of tricks to get through a lot of problems, because a lot of the problems in the GRE are designed to simplify neatly.